Hold on, hold on. Okie dokie. Hey, mate.
Hey, mate. Do we need a on your knees?
I knew you would start something like that. I was gonna play, I was gonna play the CM Punk intro.
Yeah, boy. I'm just sitting here eating a mandarin, mate.
I love
I'm
that.
having a fucking issue with pips.
Yeah, no one wants a pit problem.
Yeah. Fucking things. What's going on?
Oh, not much, bro.
I'll chuck this on for you. I saw your Seth Rollins thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're going to chuck something on. So I was looking for my Roman Reigns t-shirt actually, and I can't find it. So this will have to do.
Yeah, this is the one I got at
Just a little bit brighter.
Yeah, it's the one I got at Super Showdown. So when I went, so that's that was
Showdown.
Hey, what an event. Honestly, I had chills, man. Every time someone's music came on, I had chills. Like every time.
It was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
Couldn't help myself.
I could probably show you. I could probably show you the seats I had.
Fuck yeah! I got heaps of videos on my. I think I kept them on my Insta. I don't know. I have to find them for you. But yeah, the fireworks show they had too was pretty cool. They had all the fireworks shooting off the stadium and stuff.
It was pretty wild for the MCG. Let's be honest.
Yeah, 100%.
Can I find really quickly the photos?
You never know.
Surely. Let's check. I've got heaps. Scrolling. It should be around here. Yeah.
We need some waiting music.
Yeah. Gotcha.
We'll be right back.
We're getting there. No. Hold up. Fuck, how long ago was it? Was it really this long ago? I'm confused.
It was October of 2018.
2018.
I think.
You're right. It was.
Yeah.
It was. How do I go by date on this shit? I don't even know.
Can we restart the waiting music?
Yes. No, hold up. Yes. Here's 2018. Yes, got it. September, October. There we go. Oh, that was easy, wasn't it? We did it. So
nice.
This was my seat. This is the actual entrance.
Adam just remembers random dates. Yeah, I remember heaps of random shit like that. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was up in the grandstand, but I had my own like bar behind me and shit. It was pretty cool. That's so cool. Yeah. I went for my birthday, so I had a birthday weekend in Melbourne, and I went down there and watched a couple of things. I've done the same thing for the UFC when it was on last, so that was heaps. I love going to Melbourne. Actually, it's one of my favorite places to visit, just because I don't know. I guess I always stay in the city, and always I just love food. Well, in general,
you'll never run out of things to do.
No, that's it.
In Melbourne.
I go to I'll go there probably 3 or 4 times a year. Like not at the moment, obviously, but usually I would business trip. You know what I mean? And we head down there. We do Cup Carnival, and we do whatever event is on at the time, whether it be the UFC, the wrestling, the cricket, the soccer, whatever it might be, and just head down and enjoy the sights and scenes. I love the city, man. It's really nice. Not it's probably good. At the moment, because it's probably
not at the moment.
No, shit a little bit, isn't it?
No, everything's backwards right now.
Yeah. So what's the backwards? What's the go? I mean, we're watching the news, but fuck knows, you're there, eh? So tell us what's going on.
I mean, I haven't really left the house other than like grocery shopping and whatever. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's pretty wild though. Like, I get it. There, everyone's just annoyed at this point.
Yeah,
they don't want to be stuck indoors anymore. it's fair enough. They wanna get to a certain vaccination target, but yeah, I think it's just getting a bit out of hand now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, it's
Cops are going bananas.
everybody. You know what it is. Everyone's been stuck in their house for so long that they've gone bananas, literally crazy, and so they don't know. They all just want something to do and something to complain about. So basically, they're all just getting out there and doing it because, you know, you can't keep people locked up for so long. We're not meant to be in cages, you know.
I mean, yeah, I used to go out at least a couple of times a week for lunch or dinner or movie or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's very strange not doing any of it for so long.
Yeah, well,
very strange.
It's cabin fever, man. Literal cabin fever. That's the definition of a psychological problem. Like,
hence why I decided to waste some time getting fit and healthy instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuck indoors. Yeah. So
may as well make the most of it.
Gave me a good excuse.
Yeah, well, like for me, it's been like I've just been growing the Twitch channel. Like that's sort of like been my goal.
Thanks for the 5 biddies, Anonymous.
Cheers. For me, it's always been like, I have to find something to do, otherwise I'll go insane. I can't sit still, so I have to be doing stuff all the time. That's why you know, always with whether it be with the business or whether it be with Twitch or whether it be with like reading or writing or fucking playing games or whatever it is, man.
I think for me, I got all my going out and doing everything when I was younger.
Yeah, me too.
Like I did DJing and night clubbing and partying and you know, not so legal things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just every Aussie under the age of 25, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so I guess now I don't care that much. It's just I guess it's just the freedom to be able to just go do it if you want to, you know, and the fact that you can't that's probably what gets to everyone the most, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we just got to continue on, I guess. Oh yeah, Wiki, I knew that was you, Anonymous Cheerer. Well, thanks for the biddies, mate, and Eaglet for the 5. Jeez, appreciate it.
Kurgan wants me to flip my camera so it faces you. I don't know how to do that on Discord, but
I guess you try.
I have to shout out the boys in my Discord playing COD right now. Very quickly. All the coolers that are nagging me. We have the giraffe obliterator.
Yep.
We have Big Dick Frantle.
Yep.
We have the biggest dick D Sonny. We have the smallest dick Harmless. We have Kirkham the what's a good name for Kirkham? I'll get back to Kirkham. We got the African Don Eaglet. Fuck you, Eaglet. We also have Holty. Holty's chilling out. He's just got there. I think they're about to do a tournament. Kirkham, we need a name for Kirkham. I don't know. I got nothing for you, Kirkham.
They're still doing like some rebirth tournament at the moment?
Kirkham the bastard. Fuck him. Hey, Real Dixie and 2 week, mate. Thanks for the raids, boys and girls. Let's go.
Turn me up.
Welcome in, yo.
I was watching Dixie before this. Dixie was playing Elder Scrolls Online, which is something I've been looking at maybe giving it a go, but I'm never really thought about it much. And because I'm a big Skyrim fan, so I was like, I might try it out, see how it goes. But thanks, Dixie. Thanks for the raid, man. Yeah, no worries, man. It was more than a pleasure to hang out with you today. And Morgan, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. And Wiki with the raid as well. Always a legend. Big old Wiki Fortnite streamer. Loves it.
Yeah, boy.
Let's go. Hey, Ryan. It
was a juicy one.
Very nice.
Topic of conversation, mate. Hit me. What do you want to talk about?
Mate, the first question I always ask my guests, we were just on tangents then, but the first question I always ask is Twitch, mate. What brought you to Twitch? Why do you stream on Twitch? And have you always been a gamer, or how did that come about?
Good question. Sorry, Pips.
Pips? Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, another Pip.
He's double pipping.
That was like 4 in one piece.
Jesus.
What brought me to Twitch? I've been a gamer for years, years and years and years and years. I guess I started on Counter Strike like I'm talking the very beginning, the very very beginning. Like I bought that thing in a little cardboard box on a fucking disc or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I don't know. I think I was a chef and a DJ, and we sold our restaurant that I was working in. I worked for them for another couple of years. The new owners that bought it off us. I guess I just got sick of it, and I left there literally like a month before COVID started.
It's good timing.
The lockdown happened. I guess I got sick of the hours, the routine, getting overworked, and
it's a tough job.
I don't know. There's a lot of extra stuff, extra reasons why, but yeah, I've always gamed, and I used to watch Twitch with a couple of mates. I started watching. I don't know if you know Big Dogs.
I don't know.
Big Dogs, hilarious streamer. So it was Big Dogs and also Angeline Tammy, who's a partner StarCraft streamer, and we used to play Counter Strike together. She decided she wanted to start streaming, and then I was like, oh, I can probably do this. I'll give it a shot. And the guys were like, yeah, why not? And I guess I just started, and I figured, you know what? While I'm stuck indoors, I'll just do it. I mean, I got an entertainment-ish background anyway.
Yeah.
So I figured, why not game and bring that into it too?
Yeah.
And that's when I decided I'll try it full time for a year, see how it goes. It hit a year, and honestly, if COVID wasn't still going, I probably would have moved into an actual job by now. But COVID's still going, so here we go. We're still in lockdown, so I don't know, what is it, 15, 16 months later, I'm still doing it. So
crazy, right?
So yeah, but I enjoy it.
If someone had said to you we'd be in this situation like 2 years ago, no one would have believed us, eh? Like, no, it's crazy, isn't it?
No, you're right.
It's just fucking.
It's really.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's fucking cooked. It really is.
It's like some George Orwell shit, man. Like
it is. It is. I don't know. It's just gonna be something to look back on and tell the kids about, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
kids.
Yeah.
Someday.
I know what you're saying. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I get you, man. It's
because we don't really have. I mean, yeah, what do we got to tell them that it happened while we were growing up or while we were younger? We got. I mean, we could go and tell them about the 9/11 and whatever, but I think this is just something that they. Let's hope this. In the future, it's not. I don't know. You never know. It could end up like the movies, bro.
Yeah.
Could end up like the movies, and we're all like slaves to whoever the fuck runs it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows, bro?
I know what you mean, man. Like, it's like at this point, nothing would surprise me, hey.
Who knows? Like. Let's hope we're free and happy then, and we can tell them shit. There was a time we weren't allowed to leave our house unless there was for 6 reasons. Like
100%.
Who knows?
The DJing thing, man. There's a lot of people on Twitch I've noticed, like DJs or past and present who are on Twitch now because of either because of COVID and lockdowns and clubs being closed, or just people who are trying to extend content and bridge different platforms, eh?
Get a load of this cat just chilling on my brother here, though. Look at him.
It's a good looking cat. Love that.
I DJ'd from the age of I started in high school. So we had school formals and stuff, and my dad was always in. Oh look, it's Rebel UK. Hi Laura, it's good to see you, Laura.
Pronounce your T's, Laura.
Pronounce your T's, Laura, while I have a sip of water. That water is so delicious. Yeah, Yeah, I started DJing in like early high school. I think it was like year 8, year 9, and I'm talking like 2 terrible little CD players and some like garbage speakers that my dad just said, "Here you go." And I did a school formal thingamabobby in one of the rec rooms there, and I was like, "This is pretty cool," and I ended up saving up and getting some actual decks, and got into promoting underage events because I still wasn't overage yet.
Yeah.
Got into promoting underage dance, like dance clubs and fucking underage nightclubs and whatever, and started DJing at them, and it just progressed from there to doing proper nightclubs, birthday parties, weddings, school socials, formals,
Yeah.
everything. I did a couple of big festivals. You know, I DJ'd in front of it was like 3,000-4,000 people a few times, which was pretty dope.
That'd be an
Um,
adrenaline rush in itself, hey? That'd be crazy.
all the clubs in the city, which were pretty sick. Oh, Maps here too. Wadey's here too. G'day, guys.
Yeah, right.
Welcome.
Um, so yeah, I mean, I want to do a DJ stream. The second these things are lifted, I will be teeing up with a good friend of mine who, and my cousin probably. I'll actually set up my PC out in a spare room over there. I'll set up my smoke machines, my lights, and we'll just fucking mix for a few hours, bit of everything. So yeah, I miss doing that, but yeah, I might get back into it eventually.
Yeah, no, it's.
I guess there's a lot of DJs that can't actually DJ right now because events aren't happening. So
Yeah, my brother was big on the DJ scene when he was younger. Like when he was like 18, 19, he used to DJ down at King's Cross a lot. So he was really into
sick.
that. So
Yeah, sick.
I know a fair bit about it. Like he still sells equipment for that now. So that's what he does. He runs a company who sells like DJ equipment like decks, Pioneer gear, lighting and sound for concerts, that kind of stuff, like studio gear,
Yep.
all soundproofing and stuff. Yeah,
Got a lot of friends down here that do that down here too. So yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
It's a big industry when it's alive, but like during this whole lockdown, man, he was like 90% down. I reckon it was actually insane.
It's yeah, especially like even hires and yeah. I mean, there is the people out there that are looking for an excuse. I mean, if you earn any money right now, like you're sitting at home, you want a reason to spend it if you've got it.
Yeah, true.
I guess. So, I mean, they're hoping for those guys right now, I guess.
Well, it's like the government can pay for your new set of decks.
Yeah, I guess. They're getting their payments, and that'll want to buy some new stuff.
That's it, eh?
Something to kill the time.
That's so true. All right, so what festival was it? What festival did you play?
So we did a lot of mainly like underage ones. So we did ones down on the Docklands, the showgrounds, festival hall in the city. This is years ago, bro. Years ago. I can't even remember the names of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
But moving from that, then we started moving into nightclubs, and I've done majority of the nightclubs that used to be around at the top level of Crown Casino. All the big ones, Love Machine and Chasers and Viper Room, and it just we had a little DJ. What would you call it? It was a DJ group called the United DJs.
Okay.
And we actually there was 6 of us, and we made mixtapes and stuff and got pretty popular, mostly among the, you could say, ethnic community, purely because we were all ethnic, and we ended up making a Muzza mixtape amongst others.
Yeah.
We did a version of Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake called Muzza Back. And it was all about doing chap laps down fucking Chapel Street, and
yeah. And Eagle, I've been to the Viper Room, man. It's pretty much that, yeah.
Viper Room back then was actually hardstyle music majority of the time, and I went in there on their R&B nights because that's one thing I didn't play, hardstyle.
Yeah, okay. I have a lot of friends in that department. They love that kind of stuff. But when you're younger, you get into that kind of stuff, and you go to concerts and like that, and you have a bit of fun.
Yep.
But nowadays, I don't have the energy or the recovery time for that. So I tend to avoid that kind of stuff now. But still like massive like metalhead. So I always go to every other gig I can when it comes to heavy metal. So
metal.
Yeah, always been into that. Always, it's one of those things like a mosh pit is like the greatest place on earth.
Not tall enough to play hardstyle, hey?
No.
There's a height limit for those doofs, apparently.
Yeah, Eaglet's already said every single time you're in, he's always like, "Oh, don't talk about his height." He just likes to mess with you. I love that though, and we both owe each other a wings and beers date, mate. So we're gonna get that sorted as soon as COVID is done.
Hey yo,
because
with Eaglet.
Yeah, we only live like 10 minutes from each other, so.
But he's in Melbourne now.
Oh, he's in Sydney, isn't he?
No, he's in Melbourne now.
How'd he move?
he done fucked up. He moved down here and cop. Now he's stuck inside.
Well, one day then. That's pretty funny, but fucking hell, that's a stupid move, wasn't it? Res Ryan played this guy. He flaked every time. Bullshit. I have business to run. Give me a break.
Oh no, I would have too.
Yeah. He goes, "I'll meet you at 4:00 on Friday in the city." I'm like, I don't work in the city. Like, you know how hard it is to get into Sydney City at 4:00 on a Friday, bro? Anyway, one day, mate. One day.
One day.
So the other thing we wanted to talk to you about, mate, the wrestling. The wrestling. All right, I honestly like. We could probably talk wrestling for hours, but the wrestling, like for me, man, is like one of my childhood like memories. I could never get enough of it. Like, old WrestleManias. I watched them back to back to back. Like, that was one of my favorite things to do. Like every time WrestleMania come around, like you would like, even when I was like in my like 20s and stuff, I'd grab a case of beer, I'd sit up on the couch and just watch WrestleMania. I'd take the day off work. I know, right? It was just like.
I have to say, like when I was younger, me and my brother used to watch it, and we would be given each other figure 4 leg locks and stupid shit when we were young. Like
100%, bro.
No, maybe some tombstones. I can't remember, to be honest. But we watched it here and there when we were younger. But I sort of stopped watching it for a period and then went back to it around probably 2003-ish.
Yeah.
And so I missed a lot of like the end of the Attitude Era sort of thing, and came in for the new era. So I sort of, and then I just stuck with it from then on. So
yeah, you would have gone through all the Great Khali storylines.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Batista and forming with Triple H. And
I loved watching wrestling. The Randy
Orton hardcore stuff, like that shit was amazing.
What wrestling was Laura watching?
Oh, she watched AEW with me.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. Oh. She's not a wrestling fan, but I was like, I'm gonna watch All Out, and she's like, oh, I'll watch it with you. I'm like, all right. So we watched it in Discord, and she's never. I don't think she's ever watched it. So she's like, but she really enjoyed watching it. So maybe I've got a new convert, like just. Bringing in a new fan.
Hey Laura, it's time to get on wrestling. I can hook you up with all the UK wrestlers. All right, yeah. I'll tell you which one's going to be your favorite.
Yeah, that's
okay,
exactly
Laura.
Right. So good.
Yeah, no, I mean, we could talk about it for ages, but does anyone want to listen to us talk about it for ages?
I don't really care. It's my podcast. I do what I want. The thing is, for me, right, when I was a kid, me and my brother would be the same. Like, we would just like we had bunk beds when we were younger, and like we'd turn the bottom bunk bed like straight, and then we'd like do like choke slam and stuff off the top bunk and stuff like that. The thing with my brother though, my brother is half my size. Like he is he's not a big dude, and I had to be careful sometimes because I would literally break him in half, and it would just be like, my mom was just like super not impressed. But like, whenever it came to like Attitude Era and stuff,
there we go. That's the position. I can chill and look so that is.
Yeah, staring in my eyes, baby.
There's my brother there. That's my brother, Vinsanity.
I figured that. I figured that.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't used to be half his size.
Yeah.
Like he was always slightly bigger.
Hmm.
And then one day he wasn't. He was a lot bigger.
Well, it happens.
It does.
My brother just never grew. Hey, he just he's just always been like a really small dude. But he's the same height as me, but he's like 20 kilos, maybe 25 kilos lighter than me, which is insane.
Damn.
I'm not a big person. It's just like a stick figure. So we always used to get in heaps of trouble because as kids, my parents weren't big on the wrestling. Like they weren't particularly excited for us to watch it. So my dad used to put a pin code on Fox 8 so that we couldn't watch Raw because he was like sick of us beating the shit out of each other and like watching like stuff like that. But then we figured out what the pin code was and then just didn't tell him.
Yeah.
And we used to just watch it like after school or whatever it was on replay. And because he'd have it at weird times. It'd be like 12. It'd be like 12 on a Saturday or 4:30 on a Tuesday or something. Those were weird times, yeah. So we used to watch it like when he wasn't home or when he was at work, and then as soon as he got in, we just put the code back in and turn the channel off. And we used to record it to VHS. I
honestly don't even remember what we used to watch it on. I can't remember at all.
Yeah.
I don't remember. We definitely watched it. I just don't know what it was. Shit. That was a long time ago.
It used to be so much more crazy brutal, in comparison to what it is now. Which is
that's the thing. I mean, Laura, if Laura enjoyed AEW, you're seeing shades of what used to be in AEW now, which is cool. They're bringing back that old school vibe in a way with a twist.
Well, it's
compared to WWE, which is catering to kids now, so they have to be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
It is exciting times though to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah, now. There's AEW could go anywhere. It's going to be the next big thing for everyone because adults are going to watch it. We're not going to watch WAE anymore if there's an alternative. We just have to wait for one.
It's going to be big. It's going to be. I mean, it already is, but it's going to be even bigger.
Well, the more big names they get across, the quicker it will take over, and it should because look the kind of athletics and talent they've got over there when it comes to the Young Bucks and stuff is just insane. The kind of stuff those guys do, the coordination it takes. You saw that match, the cage match last on All Out. I've never seen so much athletic spins and jumps in a match. And they do that on a regular weekly basis. It's not it's just for pay-per-view.
It's a new style which is just explosive and exciting. That's just it's a new style and it's cool to see. It's a lot more, I guess, entertaining.
It's not like every pay-per-view where Brock Lesnar comes out and does 3 F5s and leaves. It's actually athletic to watch. You know what I mean? It's actually good.
Yeah. Which is where you try and convert a person who's not a wrestling fan and they're gonna tell you it's fake and stuff. But
we know.
I mean, we know it's scripted, but so is every fucking movie, and they're more than likely actually connecting with each other in wrestling compared to the movies everyone's watching. So there's no special effects and stuff.
Yeah, and things do go wrong. You see things go wrong all the time.
Yeah, I think it's just getting them in the mindset to appreciate because they are probably the most athletic people in the world. Let's be honest.
Yeah, imagine really are. The cardio you'd have to do a 60-minute match, on a regular basis. It's basically a daily job. They're not and they're training every other day. You would have to have some serious fucking stamina for that.
So much cardio.
It's all
Too much
cardio,
cardio.
guys. No weights or cardio.
No, it's like I guess they probably find it lame in a way. The storylines, I mean, yeah, some of the storylines you got to get invested, and once you're invested, you
100%.
understand where they're going.
Exactly.
Which, yeah.
In answer to your question, Astro, I've seen them. I've seen it live. So obviously we've seen a lot of events in Australia when they come here. Like they did do like Raw, like travel events, and they've also done obviously the big events, like the one we saw a couple of years ago. But the Super Showdown. But I've also seen them in San Francisco. So when I was in America, the year before last, just before COVID, I did a big trip in America and went to San Francisco and saw them at the Staples Center. So that was pretty cool. So I saw Raw.
Sorry, I just seen Laura's brother tried to RKO her mum. That's sick.
That's a good that's a good way to show dominance in the house, isn't it? Again, and out of nowhere, he's like, Betty got in a fucking shitload of trouble for that. Holy shit!
You do the dishes.
Yeah, exactly. Your sister used to. Oh, so is your younger brother, obviously, Laura. Then I mean that would make sense. Does anyone run keyboard and mouse on console? I don't know if you can. Can you do that?
Yes, you can.
Can?
You can.
I did not know that.
I mean, it's very strange, but you can.
Yeah, I don't know whether that would be worth it, or it's like it'd be tough. You've always
I mean, if you can't afford a PC, then sweet, but
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's doable.
Clothesline him running down the stairs. Fuck yeah, just like the old armbar. Love that. It was always one of those things like some of the just to touch. We won't talk about it too long, but just to touch on it prior, all the hardcore matches they used to have in the WWE was probably like the greatest thing ever. Like I remember. You remember how, like, we obviously all remember, like, 98 Hell in a Cell, but, like, and that was the start of it. But you see things like, I don't know whether you ever saw old ECW. Like,
ECW was hardcore, yeah.
That shit was insane. Like, the barbed wire fence matches and, like, the baseball bats and the chairs.
AEW has done a couple like that. They're not against doing it. They've done 3 or so already, and they were hardcore.
Yeah, dude. And that shit is like, how do you fake getting stabbed with barbed wire? I don't know if you can.
It's not fake. It's not. Like they genuinely cut themselves and I mean, like UFC, like they bleed everywhere. They do. You know. Same deal though. I mean, you know, it's not much difference. It's just not using fists. They're using a freaking trash can or whatever.
Always love the trash cans, because they're so thin, like paper thin, and like someone kicks one and all of a sudden it's just like in half.
You know what upsets me? I've never seen one of those type of trash cans in person, but I swear if I ever do,
you kick it.
I will kick it or hit it over something
just to see what happens.
Just cause.
I reckon they would have had them at some stage, like suburban America. It used to be their old trash cans. You know, they held one garbage bag, and you just close the lid on that, and then the kids next door would come with their bikes and just kick them. I reckon that would be 100%. Is Rebel in Melbourne? Yeah, he's in Melbourne. Have you always lived in Melbourne, dude, or you? You grew up there and everything.
Always. I haven't even left the country, to be honest.
Really?
I've been to Perth, Sydney, Brisbane, North Queensland, Canberra. I've never left the country, but
really, so
I plan to.
Where would you go? Where would be the first place?
Well, we actually have a house in Italy that that someone is living in, but you know we could go there and stay there if I ever choose to, which I want to, 100%. I want to go to the US when this shit's over because I want to go see a WrestleMania live. Yeah. Also, I'm a big movie freak, and I want to go to. I just like the movie culture and TV culture in America, so I want to go to, you know, like the late shows as you know in the audience and stuff like that. Go to the new Star Wars and Marvel theme parks. Yeah. So US is near the top of the list too.
Yeah, 100%. One of the best places I've ever been to.
I want to go to Japan mainly for the food. I won't understand what they're saying, but I want the food.
Yeah, heard good things.
Other than that, there's not really. I mean, obviously the Bali, Thailand cheap holiday would be cool.
Yeah.
And maybe New Zealand, just because it's pretty there.
It's a good looking place, New Zealand. It's one of those places. It looks like the postcard. It does. 100%. What you see is what you get, literally in a photo. You can see it in real life, and it looks exactly the same. 100%. Yeah. For me, when I went to America, like when you talk about the movie thing, I went to Paramount Pictures when I was there in LA. And that was super cool because that's where they filmed like all the Star Treks and where they filmed the Terminator and all those kind of movies. Like they're all my movies. Like I'm a big Trekkie. Like also a big fan of all those kind of stuff. Terminator was one of the best movies I've ever seen. Yeah, obviously we can agree to disagree, but like
I like Star Trek too, bro. Yeah, I like Star Trek too. I was down with the movies that I like. I like the new Picard. I don't know if you watched that.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
No, Picard, the TV series.
Oh yeah. It's on Amazon, isn't it?
Yeah, next season's coming out.
Yeah.
Soon. That's dope.
He's a good dude.
I'm a nerd, honestly. You know, all that sci-fi shit.
Aren't we all?
You'd be surprised. There's some people out there who just have no imagination. Yeah. I feel for them.
Yeah, I remember the last big event I went to in Melbourne was Armageddon. They had like the Comic-Con Armageddon.
Ooh.
At the what's it, the some sort of like entertainment center thing they have there, like function center
exhibition
place.
Center.
Yeah, next to Crown.
Yeah.
I went to it there. That was probably one of the coolest things, and it was really impromptu. Like I was just there, like for the weekend it was on, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm just gonna go to that. And they had a little wrestling ring inside too, like in the middle, where they had like a couple of showcase wrestlers just from local like wrestling people who just jump in and have a bit of a laugh. And they had you know who their special guest was, or special guests were for the wrestling, the Bushwhackers. Do you remember? Do you remember the Bushwhackers? Yeah, they were there. They were. I'm like, I haven't seen these guys since like ever. Like I thought they were dead.
Wait, who have you met? Have you met any wrestlers?
No, not really. I've never. Most Comic Cons they don't really have them. You know, they used to, but they don't really come out to Australia much. I find like there's just too far to travel.
I met RVD.
Oh yeah,
which was fucking
Rob
dope.
Van Dam. Let's go.
Yeah, that guy. He was definitely stoned as hell, but it was cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I got a photo with him doing the whole thing.
Oh, nice. I mean, how many times do you reckon he's taken that photo?
Oh, there was a line, bro, in every single one. Every single one.
Yeah. He just gets sick. He gets sore arms after, won't he? It's just sore thumbs. You're like, I gotta do this anymore.
Now that Laura mentions the UK, actually, it's not at the top of my list. It's not even near the top, but I would like to go to the UK too.
Yeah. You've got to go there at least once.
Yeah, well, at least once. Just I don't even know why I'd go there, to be honest. It's just I suppose a holiday where people speak your language. Yeah,
exactly. We had this discussion when I first
probably go to Ireland and do pub crawls and shit. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's the culture. The Irish culture is very, very similar to the Australian culture.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to drinking.
I think they drink more though. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I would say so. They drink to keep warm, basically, don't they?
Yep.
I was the first time I ever met Laura, and we had a chat about where she lives and stuff. And I was like, she's like, oh, do you know where Bath is? And I was like, oh yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, because I have family that live there. And it's Bath because you can't spell T, right? But
she lives in a bath.
Yeah, it's I have family there, and I've been there, and I was like, oh, my family lives literally 20 minutes away from you.
Hey,
that was pretty funny. Weird, small world we live in always.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I wanted to ask you, like with the traveling and stuff, obviously, like, so your family originated in Italy, or
Yeah, dad was born there. Mum was born here.
Yeah.
But everyone else in the family before them was born over there.
Really?
So pretty much full-blooded Italian family. There's no other. There's nothing else really. Just straight up. Straight up this.
So
straight up.
Is that where the passion for the food came in, or?
Uh,
Because obviously you're a chef, right?
Well, I wasn't. I didn't want to be. I'll be honest. I wanted to fuck off to Sydney and study at NIDA and do acting.
Yeah, right.
Originally, I was very into that at school, and I would have liked to have pursued that, but family business. They needed someone to work there, and I was the guy.
Yeah.
So
that's sometimes
cooking
how it works.
Cooking it was.
So you but do you love to cook or you don't like to cook? I mean, like,
I do now. I mean, I love to cook all the things that I cannot really eat at the moment, sadly.
Yeah, you're on a diet, aren't you?
Well, it's not really a diet, but yeah, balancing, just a balanced food, you know.
Yeah.
I guess
less carbs, more green.
You know, yeah, balanced meals. I guess all the shit that I like to cook is not balanced in the slightest.
Yeah. Lots of cheese, lots of butter.
Yeah, lots of fucking everything bad.
Yeah. Well, that's all the good stuff, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You can't help yourself sometimes. I get that, man. Like, I like to cook as well, obviously. Like, you know, I've never done it as a job or anything, but I mean, I do love to cook and make all sorts of weird stuff. Just
I mean, doing it for so long, you get to a point where you understand it. It's kind of like science in a way, mixed with art, you could say. And once you figure that out, you can pretty much look at anything, see anything, and you just get a rough idea of how to do it, and you can basically make anything. So it's yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, like, I've always been a fan of like pasta, cooking pasta. It's easy, but you can change it in every different way.
You know, so many sauces.
Yeah, it tastes.
Never
you can change
sauce options.
Nah, with every single time you find like a little change in the recipe, and all of a sudden it tastes completely different. It's so good. I love that.
You got to try. Like, my favorite pasta is a pasta that mum made for me. She got the recipe from one of her fucking Italian over there friends.
Yeah,
it's pasta with vodka in it. It is literally my favorite fucking pasta, hands down. On penne, spaghetti, doesn't matter what it is the best. I'm telling you, it is the best. I don't care what anyone says.
What is in vodka that makes it so good?
Okay, so all right, I actually did it on a cooking stream. I made it on a cooking stream once.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
But the gist of it is, you start off with like some fatty meat like pancetta or bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon's a cheaper option. Fry that until it's crispy and golden. Take them out and leave all the fat that's rendered out, right?
Yeah.
Chuck in some shallots and heaps of garlic, a little bit of shallot, heaps of garlic, or you can use like a light, like a red onion or a gentle onion. Fry them, add some fresh chili or chili flakes, whatever you want. Keep frying.
Yep.
Then instead of usually they deglaze with white wine or red wine, you deglaze with vodka, right? And I'm talking like, don't be stingy, like fucking 3/4 of a cup or some shit, right? Fucking let that cook down. Chuck in tomato, like you can use whole, peeled, or diced. Chuck in the tomato, let that reduce, then add in some cream. Let that reduce until it starts thickening. some basil leaves in there, and fucking heaps of palms, and just chuck it in. Oh,
it's all my favorite things in a pan.
Turn it into a sauce. Pour that over your pasta. I swear to God, it's the best.
There's nothing quite like homemade sauce. Like the canned stuff is just too salty and has too much, tomato in it. You just need to, you got to make it. You got to make it yourself. See you later,
goodbye,
Laura.
How do you say goodbye? What's the most English goodbye ever?
Oh, I don't know. Gee.
English goodbye. See you on the flip side, Laura. you twat.
That'll do. That'll work. Oh my God. It's out of control.
I'll do.
Oh shit. Gee. So I guess further on the gaming and stuff, for me, like Warzone and stuff. Talk a little bit. Obviously, that's the game that you stream majority of the time, and that's the game you're into, and you're fucking pretty good at it. I've watched you a few times, just a few times, So tell us a bit how'd you get into that, and with the boys, how'd you meet the boys and stuff, and why you love that game?
Well, I started with Counter-Strike, and the only person I think that amongst my Twitch friends that I talk to now regularly is Kirkham. Me and him used to play Counter-Strike years and years and years ago. We're talking 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, we met gaming Counter-Strike. We kept in touch. We moved to PUBG for probably 2 years or so. PUBG started to die.
Yeah.
And that was when I got onto Twitch, and I met a couple other guys. They said you should try Warzone. I gave it a shot. I was pretty shit at it.
Yeah.
I mean, my really good gaming years are way behind me. I used to be crazy good at Counter-Strike and stuff back in the day. Must be just old age or something. I'm not as good as I was, but still decent. And then I just got onto Warzone, and I decided to just stick with it. I didn't want to do too much variety with my gaming. I figured I'd let my channel grow just by doing one game until something better comes out, which is what we're hoping for. Battlefield, the new Warzone, maybe.
Yeah.
I might even try the new Halo Battle Royale if it's good.
Yeah, I'm all for whatever comes along.
Yeah, that's it.
For me, it's like I've spoken to the guys in the chat, and I've spoken to the boys that I play with normally and stuff, and I've said, like, if Vanguard fails, that's the end of COD. Like, there's nothing, they can't redeem it after that. Like, Cold War was terrible. If it shits the bed, that's it. And all it takes is Battlefield to be at least 50% better, right? And everyone will make the switch.
The thing is, it's the Battle Royale that's really that's got traction, and that's what people love the most about it. And Battlefield won't have one for probably a year.
Yeah.
After its release, apparently. I mean, I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna play it and play that multiplayer shit. Just drive around tanks and fuck shit up, because that'd be sick. And hopefully have a squad of 10 people in Discord, all like just marching on the front. Like,
that's so much fun, dude.
That'd be dope, because I've never played Battlefield before, but.
Yeah. We used to play it in school.
I never.
Yeah.
I have high hopes for Vanguard. I mean, the beta's a little bit fucked at the moment. There's a lot of problems, but I have high hopes. I think they're gonna pull it off with a new map coming out and stuff. I don't think it's gonna die.
Yeah.
I think Battlefield will just be a good alternative when you, I guess, have a really bad session on COD and you just
switch.
You know those sessions, because we have them weekly.
Switch to a random game that you've never played before.
Just try Battlefield out. Like,
yeah, 100%.
It's another option.
I don't I haven't really streamed Warzone that much in the last sort of month or two. I've just been doing like variety games, changing games, doing different things, like trying to be getting better at like Fortnite and stuff, because a lot of my viewers and stuff like Fortnite, and a lot of the viewers like other games. So I've just been trying different things. I'll probably stream it after this because I'm going to play with Rav and that. But I mean, it's still like, it's one of those games. I do enjoy it on the occasion now, but I don't play it every day like I used to. Like it's more just like something that I play with my mates when they're on. And if I don't have any friends on, I'm not going to go on there and play. Like, you know what I mean? It's, you have to have the squad that you want to have, and you can enjoy like the gaming with, because otherwise it's just like, you know, it seems kind of, there's so many other games you could play.
I mean, back 6 to 12 months ago, Warzone, there wasn't as many crazy good players.
True.
No one was like, now everyone's fucking insane. So like, it's a lot harder now. Let's be honest. It is a lot harder now. I used to have a lot more fun back then, to be honest. We used to run around like idiots and still do reasonably well and not get shit on game after game. Now it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss. So, I mean, with the new COD coming out, let's hope it brings back like more casuals and we can actually just, you know, enjoy ourselves a bit more.
100%. Reaper's question, I think we basically answered the question. Like, in general, like, you know, are you sick of the BS? I mean, look, we're gonna keep playing it if we enjoy playing with our mates. That's sort of the main goal of that. Like, we're not gonna, you know, if we go to a different game, we go to a different game. But if we want to play with our friends and they're playing, we'll probably play it. But like, at the same time, it's still frustrating that they haven't fixed all the bits and pieces.
By BS, does he mean like hackers? Is that his main?
I would say that's where he's going with that. Yeah. So,
look, it's a problem. Like, I mean, I've been lucky actually. The last few streams, I've run into one, or if I'm lucky, per stream. But there's been periods for like a week, week and a half, crazy. Where every second game, you know, there'd be multiple of them. I guess I can't believe everyone's held out this long. I'm sure there's like a lot of the player base that's dropped off, but with the anti-cheat coming, let's hope.
You can see that though, like, you know how you look, so you'd be the same. You probably follow a lot of people on Twitch, right? On your viewers list or whoever's on, it used to be Warzone. Just Warzone, right? Now you look and everyone's playing a different game, because a lot of them have just like gone, oh fuck it, I'm not going to bother until they fix it. Other people have been like, why am I putting all my energy into this game if I just keep getting shit on by a hacker? And I'll just go play something else, because my viewers, it's not good for the people who are watching you to see you just get killed by hackers over and over again, because it's not competitive gameplay that they come for, right?
I mean, everyone likes to sugarcoat it and say, you know, the viewers are there to watch you, not you know. But
correct.
I feel like at the same time, when you're getting destroyed by cheaters that much, it's really hard to keep a good high spirits, you know. And I guess that's when they will move on to something else. So, you know, it'd be nice for. Let's hope the anti-cheat works, dude.
Correct. Well, that's for me. Like, for my channel, like, we play so many different games that everyone just comes in. It doesn't matter what we're playing now. But like in the past, when I was just playing Warzone, if I changed games, you would lose viewers because people come to watch Warzone. But if I'm not having, the guys in the chat will be the first to tell you, if I'm playing a new game and I don't like it, they know. They can see it in my face. And as soon as I start to like think to myself, I don't really want to be playing this, I'll literally just change games. Because I'm just like, hey guys, I'm just not feeling this at all. And it's not enjoyable for them to watch if they're watching me just like struggle with it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just not into it. Let's just try something different or go back to something we know. And but I'm always willing to try new games. Like, you know, there's been plenty I've tried. Like I tried Subnautica not long ago.
See, I'm very funny. I like a good first person shooter.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't think any game's got what Warzone has right now. Let's be honest. And I don't know.
The movement, honestly, the competitiveness of it.
Everything about it is just better than everything else. It's just sad that it's got those problems.
Yeah, because I tried PUBG and I didn't like it. Like
I loved PUBG for ages. I loved PUBG.
Yeah, it was before Warzone though, right? Like it was before that came out. Before the Battle Royale, like I mean they had Black Ops, but like that was
terrible.
It was not good. It was the whole like grapple hooks terrible. And the fucking jumping around, and it was a little bit too much.
You could shoot a guy for like 3 rounds straight, and the bugger wouldn't die straight up.
Yeah, it's I don't know, and like when you first started playing Warzone, when it was early days, like there was a lot of like casual players, so it was a lot more fun for people who played a lot more COD because they were like it was like, you know, a lot of competitive edge kind of thing. You didn't get 2 KD lobbies or hackers everywhere.
Yeah.
That used to be a lot more fun that way. That's probably why a lot of guys play Rebirth now, because 1, less hackers, 2, you might be lucky and get a bot lobby every now and again, and it's a little bit of fun to kind of like, you know, obviously those kids aren't having a lot of fun, but we're having a lot of fun. You know, you always love a good bot lobby, but it doesn't happen very often.
Apparently, you need a 5 KD to get bot lobbies constantly. I've heard.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
I know a guy.
I think I know a guy too.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah. and send it to him as well. Speaking of bots, I remember my first Warzone win I got was with Rav and Dan and Dasoni. The four what would we call
amigos.
Them? 4 amigos, I guess. Yeah, they had me. They were doing viewer games on Dan's channel one day, and I used to play. I played a lot with like my mates. Like I know Ragnar AU. He's like my mate. He's my IRL mate. So we used to play together a lot, and we used to play with him and like my mate Tom and all that. But then I was watching Dan's channel because I watched Dan's channel a lot because actually I ended up in Dan's channel because I got raided through from Headache one day. And like I watched his channel for a bit and I was like, oh, he's not too bad. He had some viewer games. I was like, I'll jump in. And that's where I met everyone. And the first game we played, I DC'd. That
was the day I thought you were Ruggy Dad Zilla.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
I thought you were Ruggy Dad Zilla. And I was like, what does this even mean?
I know. You know how many people like every single time I raid someone's channel or like I go in and follow them, they go Rouge Dad Zilla or they read it as rugged, but they still read Dad Zilla. It's like the fucking funniest thing ever. I don't know what it is. Like Australians always read it like that.
You know what? Maybe capitalize the R and A.
You reckon?
You don't even have to like. You can just go in there and add the capitals.
Yeah, easy. Maybe I do that. Maybe. Or maybe I just continue to be called Dadzilla because it's really funny.
Or just keep trolling people.
Yeah. You know, to this day, Ashton still calls me Dadzilla. I've been subscribed to his channel for like 14 months and he still calls me Dadzilla. I've never corrected him once. And like people have come in and gone, hey Adsy, how you going, man? I'm like, hey guys. And he's never fucking picked up on it. It's just like, it's like,
let it go.
It's too far. It's too far gone now. It's just I'm just gonna leave it. But Dan did the same thing. Dan would call me Dadzilla. He called me Dadzilla for like 7 months or something. And then eventually one of the boys come in. I think it was Holty, and Holty was like, "Oh hey Adsy." And he's like, "Wait, Adsy?" He's like, "Yeah." And then I did a little like podcast sort of interview thing with Dan, and he was like, "I can't believe your name is Adam, and the entire time I've been calling you Dadzilla, and you never corrected me." I was like, "Because it's funny." Like, it's like,
wait, you don't have kids, do you?
No.
Okay, all right. So it's definitely not Dadzilla.
Well, that's what I mean.
But I mean, it could be one day.
Well, one day, but like not anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to raid a tomb.
Yeah.
First.
That's it. Oh my god.
I'm a cheeky motherfucker. I'm a cheeky motherfucker.
That's also the reason I love watching your streams too, man. Because like you're such a character. Like and like you said, with the whole like NIDA and acting and stuff like that, and the passion you had for that, I can see where you get it from, man. Like you can always see like you're always trying to bring it to the stream, and that's why people come watch because they like your character and they like how it's different. It's not just some guy sitting there playing COD like every other person on Twitch and just like not even interacting. Maybe they say hello to people every now and again, but.
I have to thank, like, honestly, I have to thank Big Dogs for that. Like, if you haven't seen him, I'll just, let me.
Yeah, chuck him in the chat. I'll give him a follow.
Basically, it's double G, right? Hang on. Yeah, it is. He's a character and a half, and his his persona on stream is something else entirely. And like I started Twitch with him, and then after watching him, and then I said, right, how does streamers work? Because I didn't know how it worked. I didn't really understand. I watched Twitch for like pro Counter-Strike tournaments and stuff, but I didn't really watch it for streamers.
Yeah.
And after watching him, every streamer after him just seemed like your average Joe. And I was like, right, well, playing games is cool, but you gotta have something. I feel like to for me, I felt like to grow or get anywhere, yeah, I had to bring something else. Had to bring something else. Had to be some character, or I incorporated the cooking and whatnot.
Like this.
Like what you're doing. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. What the hell?
I have a clips thing when you get a shout out. So it draws a random
I tried
clip.
to set that up and it wouldn't work. That's fucking sick.
I'll send it to you. I'll show you.
That's fucking sick.
Real easy.
Yeah, so I tried to bring no, I used to do like floor shows at our restaurant too, singing and stuff. So like I had all that. Like so I don't know, I guess just use whatever you know and
100%.
try and
well, you got to be unique. Because
Big Dogs gives you an Iron Man suit. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, he's something else. He really is.
You've got to be unique on Twitch, especially in this category. Like, there's just every man and his dog's playing this game on Twitch, and
And I ain't gonna get my fucking tits out and lick my microphone.
Exactly.
It's not happening.
No,
not anytime soon. Anyway,
much as some people might love it, I don't understand it, but
I don't understand
to
it either,
to each their own, I guess. Like, if you guys want to watch that kind of shit, then it's good for you. But it's fucking weird. It like creeps me out.
It is. Like I've gone through recommended things sometimes, and I've come across some recommended channels, and
how does this algorithm work? Yeah,
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
No, it's weird, dude. If someone was making that noise in my ear in any fucking situation, I would probably punch them. I'd be like, please do not do that. Yep. Like, it's not a thing I want to hear ever. Like, it's like the person munching on chips at the movie theater. It's like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, I don't need this in my ears right now.
It's so fucking weird, bro. I don't know.
They have mics for it and everything. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, Holty, thanks for the resub, even though I gave it to you, but I appreciate it. We had a competition for during my first 24-hour stream, I think it was, and I did a giveaway, a 6-month giveaway, and I go, you can have it to any channel. He's like, I'll have it to this one. I was like, all right, fair enough. So yeah, just 6-month subscription. Hope you're well, Holty. Good to see you in the chat, man. I took his mod badge away because he's the worst mod ever, but he's still in.
Demoted.
Yeah, he's demoted. He's just like, oh, sorry, bro. It's like, he would be in the chat, right, just talking, and then people would be coming in, raid and doing whatever. He'd just be like, hey, Holty, you can get that shout out? He's like, oh, I don't know how to do it.
I got mods. I just, whenever they're there, cool. If not.
Yeah, I think I have like 13 or 14 now. Like, and like, it's funny. One day you'll be streaming. There will be like 10 of them in the chat, and then one other day there'll be 0. And you'll just be like, well. But look, they all volunteer.
They got their own thing to do. They got their own thing.
Oh, 100%. And I pick the people who I like watching as well. Like
having a pool like Eaglet.
Yeah, the people who are streamers as well, like that I know that I like to watch. I like to pick those people for mods as well. Gorgonator. Yeah. Is it Gorgontor? I always Gorgonator. It's always Gorgonator. Don't know why. Just love that name.
Gorgontor, but
it's you.
Gorgontor.
Yeah, there it is. Yes. Moons is one of my best mods ever. She's awesome.
Shout out to Moons.
Yeah, Reaper's like, oh, what about me? Reaper has been promoted as of yesterday, so brand new mod. Loves it.
Reaper.
Yeah.
Did you initiate him properly?
100%, yeah. Just threw like many bots at him and hopefully he figured it out. Did you get hit with that for a while there, or?
I got botted once won once like by a lot, and then the other times there was just like 10 or 20, and it wasn't anything to worry about. So
yeah, I've had like thousands. Like I had one night stream, I had 6,000. I was just like, oh my god.
I got 500. I got 500 once, and yeah, that was it. I think
they've probably fixed it now. I haven't seen it in a while, so I think they've actually gone ahead and done something about it. I think someone was trying to make a statement to Twitch, and they're just like, you need to do something about this, and I'm going to keep doing it until you fix it. And I think they got the message, and they've actually done something about it. So it's I think it was probably someone who wanted to
Twitch
make a
bloody
statement.
fixing something for us. I don't believe it.
I know.
They stopped taking our money, and they actually did some work. That's good.
I love how they're
Good on them.
But their solution was then September. Like, it's just like, guys, really bad timing on that PR. Hey, like you gotta. It's like people are getting hate raids and stuff, and they're like, "Well, just sub and you won't have to worry about it." Like, it's just like, it's like, fuck you. Look, Eagle, I'm not really surprised by that. Self-care, mate. I understand. Like, you got to do what you got to do.
He has some sort of safari kind of pool too.
Yeah,
straight up African safari pool.
Yeah, he gets the sandpaper out of the drawer and just goes for it, eh?
Yeah, bark with the sap and all. Yep.
Oh my god, so good. Oh dude, when did you? The other thing I was gonna ask, because I was always talking to Blitty about everything and that, and when did you meet him? Like, because everyone seems to know him from somewhere different. You know what I mean? Like,
so in my first couple of months streaming, I was doing Counter-Strike, I was doing PUBG, I even did some Valorant.
Yeah.
And Big Dogs was a marbles streamer, marbles on stream.
Love it.
And he did a lot of marbles. Like, it was like every Friday night, it was the place to be. 100 viewers just popping off.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you know what? It's a good community builder. I know, like, and I decided to start doing marbles streams once every 2 weeks, and I gave away a $20 prize or whatever it was for the winner.
Yep.
And Blitty came in one day, and I think another friend of his, who is a mutual friend of a friend of a friend, must have told him to come in, and he came in for the marble stream, and then he subbed on his first time in my stream, and I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. And I was like a blizzers.
You're like,
I didn't know how to say it. Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
and then found out not long later that he lives 10 minutes from me. And yeah. And then we ended up meeting up, went out for lunch, and we've been out heaps of times since. So
that's sick, eh?
Yeah,
it's crazy how you meet people like you're literally just like, out of all the places, all the circumstances and all the things that had to come about for that to happen too. Like, he might have never found you, you might have never found him, but then like all of a sudden it's just a random like event where he just clicks on that channel, and all of a sudden you meet like someone who can potentially be your best friend. Like, that's crazy, right? Yeah.
It's well, I don't know. I know other people. There's not many Melbourners around, to be honest, that I've met on Twitter. Everyone else is from other places, and I've only met like 3 or 4 people that actually are in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. But Blitty's the one I met Noi.
Yep.
In person. Blitty, I met the Fuds. They came down from ACT though.
Yep.
Other than that, there's I'm still waiting to meet more actual Melbourners, and talk, because I just feel like there's not many.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I seem to come across a lot of streamers from Perth a lot, because like I'm always up at weird times. So for me, I'm always I stream fairly late. I usually don't start till late, whereas you sort of stream in the afternoons and stuff. Like, so the demographic that I get, generally speaking, is it's like Perth, because they come in, because like about midnight for me is 9 o'clock for them or whatever. So they come in, they all start streaming then. So I tend to like raid into people for Perth or wherever they might be from. And then also a lot of the during lockdowns and stuff, my sleeping pattern was like fucking all over the place. So I'd be streaming at like Yeah, I'd be streaming during like UK times and stuff. Like I'd be streaming all AM, and then like getting off at like 8 or 9 AM, and then
Oh,
all the UK viewers would come in, you know. So
I was doing the 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. onwards till 1 a.m. thing
yeah,
for ages. I tried to do a split, daytime this day and nighttime the other day, but I just felt myself. I finished stream at 12, 1 o'clock, and then I'd stay up for another 2, 3 hours,
yeah.
and I was just fucking wrecked the next day.
Man, I get
I
up
don't
at like
know.
2 in the afternoon some days. Like, just be like, "Fuck, what happened to the day?"
Yeah, no, I can't do it. Now I'm in bed by 12, 1 o'clock, and I'm
yeah,
up by 9, and I feel like I've accomplished
yeah. Well, this is the thing with me. Like, I've never really been a big sleeper. Like, I don't really sleep too many hours. And so, like,
something.
I've always been one of because I've been a tradie like my entire life, or my entire adult life. So, big tradie
You're
hours are
getting up
always
early,
just
yeah.
yeah. Always been tradie hours. Always early start, like 5, 6 a.m. get up. You know, home from work, finish 6, 7 o'clock at night. You'd be in bed by what, like, you know, sometimes I go to bed like midnight or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I get up and do it all over again. So I've been running on 4 or 5 hours sleep every single day since I left high school. Like, look, it's probably not good for you, but like at the same time, I can function fine. And I've always just kept doing it. So when the streaming
Honestly, I
came
wish
in, it
I wish
didn't make
I
any
wish it was the
difference.
same for me, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
I wish I could, because I've never really had like a. I did for a little while, getting up early for a job, starting at 8:30 or whatever it was. But
yeah,
most of the time, like chefing, every now and then you'd have to wake up early, but the rest of it, it's like from like early morning, like mid morning onwards,
yeah.
to or like after like daytime, midday onwards, all the way through till late at night. Um, and then DJing, don't really DJ during the day, so
No, you're gonna do it late.
yeah, yeah,
3, 4
occasionally.
a.m. finish. You know.
So like I've never really had that body clock.
Yeah.
Always a night owl, I guess.
Yeah, I get that, and I think that comes with being a gamer too. Like a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
who are gamers are night owls because you
Mm-hmm.
do most of your gaming at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know many people who play games during the day unless that's their job pretty much. So
Yeah.
that's another thing as well. But yeah, as long as it suits the lifestyle, suits you where you are. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, some people
Well,
do
that's
night
it.
shift
Yeah.
every day and sleep every day.
Mm-hmm.
They probably never see daylight. But that's the way they are. And that's like nurses and doctors and stuff like that. A lot of people do shift work. That shit must be hard.
Fucking going to bed at 9 a.m., waking up at
Like
dinner.
7 p.m.
That'd be fucking weird.
Having your cereal
That'd
at
be so weird.
8:30. Like,
Yeah,
just
that'd
like
be so weird.
it'd be so weird.
I'd just be having pizza for breakfast. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's
Fuck
like the
it.
pizza shop's open, you may as well go there. Like, it's like Macca's breakfast at fucking 1 a.m. Like, yeah, it makes sense now.
That's another thing when you have like a routine that's bad. Like you end up eating really bad too,
100%.
which is something I've definitely worked out over the last few months. Like,
I noticed that too with myself with like the last like month or two, like not working. My food habits have just like gone straight down the toilet. Like, so terrible.
and yep,
Just ordering food all
yeah,
the time, like just eating,
mm-hmm.
like snacking too much because I'm bored. You know, you bored eat when you're at home. Like
yep.
you got to really
Yeah,
monitor that shit.
and you aren't sure, like your body, you think you're hungry, but maybe you're just thirsty, but then you eat something anyway, and just
Yeah.
fucking
For no fucking reason because you're not using any
Yeah.
energy. So it's like, not like you need it, right? Like you're like, oh, food is fuel. Right now, it's just literally just food. Like it's so pointless. This is when I'm working, right? I work like 8, 9 hours a day. If I work a big day, I don't even eat during the day half the time. I just too busy. And when you're busy doing a job and you're busy working and stuff, you just drink water or you drink coffee or whatever, and you get on with your day. And then at the end of the day, oh fuck, I haven't had lunch. That happens to me like at least twice a week when I'm working.
I honestly never thought about this shit until, I mean, I said to myself, I started with that dry July stuff, raise some money for cancer. I was like, I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to give myself to the end of the year to get as healthy as possible. But I've never had like a proper routine. Yeah, you eat dinner at dinner time or whatever, but like,
Yeah.
it was just all over the place. And the second I started having, I didn't really have breakfast either. It was just a coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Then I'd have lunch.
The same.
Then I'd have dinner. And that was it. the second I started having breakfast at 9 o'clock or whatever, having lunch at 1 o'clock or whatever, and dinner at normal dinner time, I started losing weight, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like just so weird that having a
Eating
proper
more.
food routine and
Yeah.
I'm eating more and my body is liking it.
I know.
Like, I
It's
never
weird.
really thought about it, and then now I'm learning a lot now. So it's
Mate, my
fucking weird.
staple breakfast for the last 10, 12 years of my life has been coffee. There is no, I
Just the
don't eat
coffee.
anything in
Yeah.
the mornings ever. Like, I literally don't eat till at least 1 or 2 o'clock. And
I found it really hard to eat, and I was like, "What the fuck? How am I gonna like
what do people even
get
have for
over this?"
breakfast?
I'm
Like, I
like, "How do I get over this
don't.
hurdle of actually chewing on something?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck it, I'm gonna have fucking smoothies for
Yeah,
now
that works.
and work my way up to it." And so I
Mm.
just had like I'm having like oat smoothies with fucking yogurt and whatever. And now I've slowly started having like, scrambled eggs on toast with some fucking this and that. But I guess you just gotta ease yourself into it,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
which is cool.
Never been a cereal fan, eh? I fucking don't like it at all. It's just like nothing worse
Depends
than
on
like
this.
soggy wheat bix, mate. Like, you know, just not. I never
I'm
thought
not
it
a
was an
big fan of Wheat
appetizing.
Bix. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I don't really like Wheat Bix that much.
Yeah,
And if I have them, I need like a shitload of sugar or something on them.
100%. I always like I said with the Melbourne, I've always been jealous of the food you guys have down there when it comes to restaurants and stuff. Like you have some of the greatest restaurants. And I'm from Sydney. I shouldn't say that because we're supposed to be like polar opposites or whatever. But a lot of the restaurants you have down there, I literally go to Melbourne. I'll go for a weekend or a week or whatever I do when I take some time off, and I'll literally go down there. I'll spend half the time just eating at different restaurants every single night, just whatever it might be in the CBD. And I've been
The thing
playing,
is,
I've been
you
playing
don't
poker
even
the
have
other
to go.
times.
You don't even have to go to like a known restaurant. You can just like
No,
walk down the city and see some little fucking place.
hey, just
Be
go in
like, all
and
right, that'll
yeah,
do, and it's good shit.
yeah. My my favorite restaurant in Melbourne. You might even know where it is. It's on the river. It's Biblos.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's
Yeah, I
my.
know.
It's like the Mediterranean food like that.
Mm-hmm.
That is probably some of the best food I've ever had in my life is at that restaurant. And I go every
Mm-hmm.
time I go back to Melbourne. It's the first restaurant I visit every single time.
Yeah, sick.
They just had like the lamb
I've
they
been
make
there
there and
once. I've only been
everything.
there once.
Oh yeah, some of the dishes they do there are just like look. I eat it and like I spend the next like a day just being like I'm so fucking full. Like it's just like because it's all real heavy food, like a lot of
Yeah.
breads and a lot of hummus and a lot of lamb and all that kind of stuff. It's really
Mm.
good, but it's just like my body's like, how do I process this? Like like I was just like, this is not what
Man,
we normally eat. Like
that type of food is. Oh,
it's heaven food. It's like the kind of food you eat like to to
that's
just
what makes
feel
it
full.
worse. Like that's the type of places that I would go throughout winter. I would like smash that
Just
kind of
load
food.
up. Yeah.
And we haven't been able to go anywhere this winter. It's
No,
starting to get sunny now.
I know, right? Fucking
No, it's
winter
sad.
has come and gone, and we all
Now I gotta go
haven't seen
find the
anything
salad
else.
joints, cunt.
Yeah.
Mm.
Got to start stripping down for the beach. That cut diet.
Goodbye, Moons.
Thanks,
Bye,
Moons.
Moons.
Thanks for sticking around. So good, so good. Look, man, I think I wanted to. The last thing I'll ask you before we sign off. For me, obviously Twitch has brought you a lot of joy. I can tell because of the way you with your stream decks and your setup and all the kind of stuff that you bring. You obviously really enjoyed doing it.
It paid for itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is all I could have asked for. I mean, there was a little bit out of pocket, probably $1,000 to begin with, but everything else it paid for itself over the time, which is good. It's not really so many jobs that pay for themselves
100%.
that well.
What's gonna be next? What's the next big event? What's the next thing you're gonna be doing? What are you looking forward to? What's gonna be?
Oh, what am I doing next? Well, I'm looking forward to the DJ stream because that's gonna be dope. And
Definitely tuning for that.
I think it's gonna be something different that no one on my stream has seen me do, but they've heard about. I think I think it'll surprise them. To be honest, I think I'll surprise them. They've heard me say I'm a DJ and stuff, but I don't think they
really experienced
fully understand.
Yeah.
I'll do more cooking streams. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll do another one.
Yeah.
I want to do a cook along actually for the next one. So I want to put out shopping list
recipe.
I tried to do this a couple of cooking streams ago, and people said they were keen, and then everyone forgot.
Yeah.
Sadly,
it's hard to organize things, isn't it?
But I want to do a cook along, which would be dope. And I'll make it. It won't be anything super difficult, but it'll be good, and that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'll keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's it. And I'll keep being there, man, because it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
you make it fun. Like with the voices and stuff and like the music and shit, like it's just one of those things. That's why I was so keen to get you on, because I was like, everyone needs to know who you are and everyone needs to go follow you and watch you, because it's fucking sick. You know, you good effort. Anyway. Thanks to everyone for coming in for the podcast. Thank you to Rebel for being here and putting on a show as always.
Sorry it took so long.
Nah, that's all good, bro. I mean, you know, like I said, organizing things with people on Twitch is like the hardest fucking thing in the world, honestly. But
well, I don't really have an excuse. I've been stuck indoors, so yeah.
Well, fuck you then. Nah, it's all good, bro. I appreciate them making the effort. And yeah, if everyone isn't following Rebel, go follow Rebel. We stream literally every day, pretty much, don't you?
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow for a bit, and then my brother will take over at night, hopefully.
Yeah, awesome.
So yeah,
awesome. All right, well, talk to you soon, man, and I'll see you next stream. Appreciate it.
Fuck yeah. All right, enjoy your cutting. Don't get
we'll do. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, the clip there again.
No, it's so good. I'll send you that stuff after stream so you can do it. I'll send you the links and how to do it. It's really easy. It takes like 5 minutes. Easy.
All right. Done deal, man.
See you, bro.
All right. Adios.
Bye. Sick. What'd you guys